Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I'm coming at you with another War Thunder video. Now, in this video, I was able to win the day for our team. I felt like I was the best player in the match, and you'll have to be the judge of that. Now, I'll do some editing, cutting out some of the dead space, but this is a map. I'm playing my 2.7 Battle Rating Corsair. I think it's the Corsair F4U A1A or something like that, A1. And what we're doing is looking for the enemy, and we're bombing, and I'm looking for bombers. I'm flying just under the cloud cover, and there you go. There we see them. And it looks like we're up against the Russians. You see some LAs, some Yaks, some ILs. Now, I'm not in any hurry to get engaged with them, because I'm kind of waiting to see if there are any bombers coming over to bomb our base. And then I see there's really only one IL over there, so I decide, okay, maybe I should start to engage, but I'm going to gradually climb, and I see there's a lot of them, and I figured it would be, what's the word, strength in numbers. So I thought, you know, I'm going to head towards my allies here, see who's engaging who, and then we'll take this out. We'll do this. That's what's going through my mind. Looks like nobody's going after this IL, so I take it upon myself to take out this IL-2. He's going to go bomb our base, and we can't have that. I lost him, but I know he's over there somewhere. So I'm diving, and I'm heading towards an area where I think he might be. I've got universal ammo equipped. My 650 cals. If they had a Mr. Everything, I'd put it on the side, but they don't have it. Looking around, don't see the IL. I seem to have lost him. So I figured, okay, this P-36 needs my help. This Yak's going into a climb. I was thinking, you know what? I might be able to hit him when he stalls out. Climbing up, going super slow, and of course I suck and I miss him. I got a little nick on him, got him to, so I switched targets. I say, screw him, I got him smoking or whatever, and this guy seems to be falling in front of my guns. I'm going to jump on this LA. And he sees me shooting, so he tries to, and you notice I got him smoking too. You can see in the bottom center of the screen where my kills are located. Right now they're 0, but I do have 153 points. Missing. 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 I hear someone behind me. Got this Hawk trying to help me out. Appreciate that. A little bit of teamwork action going on. Yak 9. I think I can outturn and outfight a Yak 9. I've got a kill already. Don't know where it happened or when it happened. He's going into a death climb. I missed him. Oh, getting shot. That's okay. That is okay. Corsair can take a hit or two. Somebody put him... Oh, he put our friends on fire. Okay, he's going straight. Bad news for him. Dead. Got him. Number 2. Don't fly straight into combat. My left wing's damaged. You can see the holes in it. I'm barely able to fly. Figured, you know, it's about time to go back to base. But I see this Yak wants to come get me. So I figured, okay, let's give him a little bit of a slow turn. He's 3 kilometers away. He might not be coming after me. This guy over here is. Kill 3. With the parallax effect, if you notice on the crosshairs, with parallax effect, you just remember to fire just a little bit above them. Because your guns are below your line of sight, and they travel up to the crosshair. So if you put the crosshair above them, then hopefully the bullets will intersect their plane and kill them dead. Okay, so I got a pretty good score. I got 3 kills and 1830, but my plane's damaged. I'm running low on ammo. It's time to get back to base. Glancing around. Oh, that yak wants me. Okay, now I'm weapon. Most of the time, most of this game, I was actually holding the W button down. Not entirely the whole time, but a lot of this time I was. So I notice he's gaining on me. Why? Because he's Russian. Wait, what's this over on the left? Keep my eyes around. Keep my head on a swivel. He's still a little bit too far away for me to kill me. There's that IL sneaking around on the left side. We got a hurricane after him. That's good. You can see there's only 3 of us left on our team. And there are 4 of them left on their team. Trying to get some speed. You notice how my left wing's kind of sagging, kind of hanging down. Got to fight it with the rudder and the ailerons. Okay, I noticed this one yak is starting to get within a kilometer, and I hear bullets flying by me. So it's time for me to do a little bit of juking. The airstrip's like right there. And I do believe he's shot down. I'm not going to be able to land with this, you know, going full wep and everything. Yeah, he was shot down. So, airfield got him, I do believe. So, I decided to just slow down and land. So, I'm going to go ahead and take back off. But first of all, we're just going to cycle through the planes that are available right now. We got this IL, the Van Man. Is that a yak? No, it's a MiG. And this guy, Hudson or something. And then there's me! So there's a fighter and a bomber, and then there's the fighter and bomber on our team. Alright, so let's get back to, wait. Player view, that's me. And let's see what we're looking at. I'm trying to find them. I think at this time I'm telling the B-34 to dive and get close to our base, get low, so that the MiG has to come down after you. And then the airfield could take him out, or help you take him out. And the B-34 pilot does do that. He does eventually dive, if I remember right. I figured, since I know where this IL-2 is, and I have the jump on him, I'm just going to go ahead and take him out real quick, and then go back and help the B-34. I'm keeping an eye on that B-34. He looks like he stays about 2 kilometers ahead of that MiG. Okay, the IL's trying to turn under me. That doesn't work against me. You've got the perfect strategy to take out someone who tries to turn underneath you. This guy's flying treetop level, as you can see. He's down there. His mistake was turning. And like, I think he's going for ground kills. I don't even know if he knows that I'm there. And then I see another MiG. I was like, where did this MiG come from? There's not supposed to be 3 against 2. Shooting too low. And there he goes. 4 kills. Looking for my B-34 buddy. He's bringing him down ever so slowly. I figured I'd start climbing, helping him out, and at the same time avoiding the other MiG-3. See the B-34, don't see either MiG. We know they're there. He told me that he hurt one of the MiGs. He says that his gunner shot one of the other MiGs. It's slightly damaged. I'm telling him, hey, that's cool. Making my job easier. Being the only fighter now. Still looking for it. He's in the clouds somewhere. So I'm afraid he's going to try to come down and jump me. So I'm keeping my eyes looking around like, oh my gosh, where it's going to be coming from. It's time to stick with my bomber buddy. Don't let him get too far away from me. And I'm good on fuel because I just rearmed, so he can go land and I can stay in top cover. Or as we used to say in Traveler, high guard. That's a sci-fi Navy term that I'm going to bring into the Star Citizen universe. A high guard. Alright, still don't see any of these yaks. Which is good. Let our bomber land. Alright, we're gonna there's no encounter for a few moments, so I'm gonna speed this up and then we'll get back to where there's some other action. Alright, now what's happening right now is ground targets appeared for us to strafe. And the bomber decided, B-34 pilot decided he was going to go after, well, he didn't know which he should do, if he should take out pillboxes or bases, or I told him just to hit those ground targets because they're quick victory points and they're easy to shoot. You can shoot them with your main gun, and he was on his way to do that. And I see some of our friendly vehicles, and I'm just thinking to myself that these yaks are going to strafe our friendly vehicles, so I dive a little bit so I can make sure that I can see them, because I'm sitting at 10,000 feet, which is pretty high when it comes to seeing what's on the ground. So I try to get under about 10,000 so I can keep an eye on the ground targets. When our bomber drops a bomb on those vehicles while flying at treetop level and blows himself up. And one of the planes had crashed, and the bomber got credit for that. So he actually did shoot one down. So as it stands right now, it's just one enemy MiG-3 and the two of us. And my idea was just to fly over and give air cover to the B-34 so that we could win this match. And at some point, I don't remember exactly what point, is when he dropped his bombs on the low targets and then blew himself up. And then it became just me and the MiG, or the MiG and I, or however you want to say it. Let's take a look up here to see if our guy's still flying. Yep, Major Blake is still flying. And if you look at the enemy, the Pinot in the MiG-334, he is still flying as well. Yeah, and I'm still looking under the clouds at the ground targets, thinking the MiG-3 might be trying to sneak past us and not engage us and just try to take out our ground targets. So I was keeping pretty much an eye on all of the ground targets. Switch to the player view so you can see where I'm looking. What I saw in the game. Okay, there's the MiG, there's the B-34. I told him just be careful, and that's when he blew himself up. I remember that now. I said, be careful, there's a MiG-3 behind you, and then boom, he died. So now I'm just trying to position myself in a position that would yeah, where I would be able to engage that MiG-3 with advantage. So I can roll 2d20 and take the highest of the two. I missed everything. What are you talking about? Advantage! There he is. He's down below me. I have advantage. I know he's climbing fast because MiGs, any Russian plane outclimbs every other nationality's planes. So I realize he's going to be climbing pretty fast. So I decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to climb myself and make him stall. And then when he stalled, I just rolled over and went down on top of him, because now he has no energy. And I'm behind him, because he has to dive to build energy, and that's what he's doing. He's doing a slow spiraling circle. And so I decided, instead of doing a slow spiraling circle and losing my advantage, I do a loop, putting me again back on his tail. And I have to throttle up to maintain my speed. He's climbing, trying to do a half loop as well. Then he turns. Take a few pot shots. Might or might not have done a little bit of damage to him. And I realize he's going pretty slow. I got to undercut him. So I'm just basically trying not to give him the advantage. And I realized I almost ran into him. And for some reason, I keep shooting underneath him. I don't think I'm leading him enough, because I'm playing in third person and the pointer is not in the right spot. So I figured it out. And that's 5 kills. That's how you become an ace in one match. Alright guys, well thanks for coming out and checking out this video. And if you like my videos, please like them. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, I'd appreciate it. And we could always use support on the channel, so hit the PayPal me link in the description below. And I'll catch you on the next one.